Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. It is Wednesday, December 3rd, 4th day of Vlogmas. This video is going up on the 4th day of Vlogmas, so thank you so much for tuning in so far. The feedback has been fantastic. I'm currently in Harrison's room. We haven't shown our upstairs of our house much since we moved. If you remember the last house, Harrison had a beautiful thing behind his bed. We did not move that because it was like stuck to the wall. Once it came down, we couldn't put it back up. So we're back in here. I'm just getting some stuff done in his room. His humidifier needs refilled because our furnace pushes a lot of dry air, and so we keep a humidifier running in his room. And I need to do some of his laundry and stuff like that. So one of the things we learned about, well, if you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We're two dads. Tyler will be on the vlog in a second. We're two dads, and we have an 8-month-old son. He will be 9 months old tomorrow. And we just document our life every day, and during Vlogmas we're posting every day. But I'm thinking his nursery, instead of making it like how we want a baby nursery to be, like our aesthetic, we're thinking about taking some time later this month to actually make it like Harrison's aesthetic and like kind of the things he likes, which right now is Bluey. So we're thinking about making this like a Bluey like toddler room instead of moving it from like nursery to toddler room, as he's kind of growing up a little bit. He's still a baby, I know, but it doesn't make sense to us to like make a new like baby room when he's starting to show his own preference for things. And so like if he wants Bluey on the wall, he can have Bluey on the wall, if that makes sense. So I think we're gonna do something back there, but I think I'm gonna paint like this room white. It looks like when the sellers were listing their house, they painted over the walls with like the agreeable gray, and I don't love that, but I think I'm gonna make Harrison's room white, and then we're gonna do like an accent wall with like the wallpaper. And then we have these IKEA closets right here that I really wish could go anywhere else in the house. I would love to find another place for them. One of them has Harrison stuff in it, but these bedrooms don't have closets in them. But I'll show you. It is like a Jack and Jill bathroom situation. So this box is all stuff that we're donating, like Harrison stuff like he's grown out of that we are donating. But each bedroom has a full closet, so we could put Harrison stuff in there. We just gotta like set it up. But in the meantime, we have these standing closets that we don't love being in here, but they take up so much room. And we spend a lot of money on them on IKEA. I'm personally of the opinion that we don't really need them anymore, because I don't want to like pitch them out because we spent like $1,500 on them. But our old house had like so little storage, and so that's why we bought these. This house does not have that same problem, so that's where like the confusion comes in, I guess, is that, you know, we really don't need them anymore, like as much as we did in the last house. But it's still like, it's maybe we'll find another place for them, but we got to figure that out and then probably hire someone to move them because they are heavy. I digress. We're also redoing Harrison's bathroom. I think we have a package coming today, so pretty much this is Harrison's bathroom only, so it has like all of his bath toys and stuff in there. And I think we're also going to make this like character themed. I think we ordered a shower curtain and a new bath mat. I will say, if you are a parent, get whatever this combo is of the knee pad and elbow rest, because it is a lifesaver. And then through this other door is the other half of the Jack and Jill, which also has its own closet, but this is like completely empty. We kind of use this space as like a guest room, which we don't have guests that often. And our day bed's in here, and then we have like this drying rack for Harrison's clothes. And then you come out, Bluey's on. I don't know where my son is. He's probably in there in the kitchen with Tyler, but there he is. Yeah, he's all ready for a nap. So I gotta fill his humidifier. I gotta fill his humidifier, and then we're gonna get him down for a nap, and then we'll catch up with you. Harrison's looking at his dad Spotify Wrapped.
Update. I feel better. I feel better than I did Monday. I woke up this morning, didn't have a headache, so I have no headache, but I'm still dealing with some nausea. I don't know. I don't know what is going on up in here. I do know a lot of times when I get any sort of illness, it messes with my reflux, and then it takes my reflux a little bit more time to like settle down and get back to normal. So if I don't know if that's like where the nausea is coming from. But right now, that's like my main thing is like I don't really feel like eating that much and my nausea. But Spotify Wrapped came out, which one of my favorite times of the year. Love it. So I will show you guys some of my like main things here. My top songs were Burning Blue by Mariah the Scientist, Sports Car by Tate McRae, Mispossessed by Tate McRae, Something Beautiful by Miley Cyrus, and Dear God by Tate McRae. And then my top albums were So Close to What by Tate McRae, Something Beautiful by Miley Cyrus, Heart Sold Separately by Mariah the Scientist, Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter, and Mayhem by Lady Gaga. And my top artist was Tate McRae, and my top artist, like my top 5, were Tate McRae, Miley Cyrus, Mariah the Scientist, SZA, and Sabrina Carpenter. And yeah, so that was expected. I knew I listened to Tate's album a lot this year. I listened to Mariah the Scientist a lot, listened to Miley a lot. So nothing like really shocked me. The only thing like I didn't realize that Mayhem would be in my top 5 albums. But
Reminds me when Harrison was born.
So.
Yep. Mayhem was the new album when Harrison was born. So I feel like we listened to it a lot in Vegas with him. I use Apple Music. We're a house divided in that sense. So, in mine, I stream less music than Tyler does. In the car, it's usually him. He drives more. I also he plays music more, and he's just like around the house. When I work in silence usually. I don't like lyrics while I work, and I think that is not a popular opinion. So anyway, my Apple Music replay came out yesterday. My top artists were number 1 Beyonce, number 2 Taylor Swift, 3 Sabrina Carpenter, 4 Miley Cyrus, 5 Ariana Grande, 6 SZA, 7 Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna keep going. Not really a surprise. Beyonce is my favorite artist. Beyonce is my favorite artist of all time. She is my top artist every year. My top 5 songs are also all Beyonce. Number 1 is Cuff It from Renaissance. Number 2 is Two Hands to Heaven. Number 3 is Jolene. Number 4 is Two Most Wanted. And number 5 is Bodyguard. And if you can believe it, my top album of the year was Cowboy Carter for the 2nd year in a row. Number 2 was Swag 2 by Justin Bieber. That kind of surprised me a little bit. Number 3 was Life of a Showgirl. Number 4 was Something Beautiful. And number 5 was Beyonce's Renaissance, a timeless album. And then, yeah, my top artist by month was Beyonce every month except for September, which was Justin Bieber, and October, which was Taylor Swift. And then Apple Music does your top song each month, and weirdly enough, in January, my top song was Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler, which I know is in the Last Showgirl movie. But I don't know if you guys remember, or some of you guys are new. Well, most of you are new this year. But around this time last year, we were in the process of adopting a different baby. We were matched with a birth mom, and she changed her mind about a month before the baby was born, which was about this time. And we didn't talk about it on the vlog until after it happened. And then 3 weeks later, Harrison was born. It ended up being fine. But we were in a pretty dark place last Christmas, and I think my music of the time reflects that. So it all ended up working out just fine because Harrison's here and he's great and we love him. But last December, I know we did a lot of baby content and getting ready for the baby last year, and that's why when Harrison was born, we were mostly ready because we had it all. But it was still quite devastating to us, and and this season it just looks a lot different. Whereas last season we were depressed and sad the entire time, but still did Vlogmas, and even though I think there were days you could tell we did not want to do it. Anyway, Total Eclipse of the Heart was my top song in January, and that's why. Talk to you later. I gotta go work. Harrison's joining me. Okay, Harrison's joining me for this unboxing today. He doesn't think I should be mic'd up. That's okay. He has a package from Bums and Roses, another baby bamboo brand. I have not ordered from them before. I don't think I have anything from them. But I got him 2 outfits because so when we were doing our Christmas shopping, or Black Friday, everything had a shipping cost that doesn't usually. It was like, spend $200, get free shipping. no. But it was like, I think on this order, I ordered one of them. It's like spend $15 more, get free shipping. So like, okay, might as well just order another thing. That way I actually get something for the shipping. So I got him this Elmo sleeper, which Elmo is kind of dead to him lately because he's a full-on Bluey. But yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. We've like tried to put Elmo on too, or show him Elmo stuff, and he much prefers Bluey at the moment.
Yeah, which I kind of feel bad for because I think people are gonna buy him Sesame Street stuff because that was his obsession for the first 8 months of his life, and then now it wants nothing to do with it. And then there's this.
We were getting ads for this one.
This is what I placed the order for, and I just added Elmo. But this one is the Wizard of Oz. It has like all of the cartoon characters. I'll let Tyler hold it up because my hands are full.
It has like all the different characters, but like cartoonized. So I'm pretty sure if there's a baby Wizard of Oz outfit out there, we have found it and have it. So.
Yeah, and so I think I'm actually gonna wrap them, put them under the tree because they don't fit him yet. This is like his next size, so he's seen them, but they can just go under the tree for now.
We have an old Roku remote. I don't even think we have a Roku TV anymore, but we have an old Roku remote that was just like one of our things for moving. And since it's not like on any of the TVs that we're using, I've just been giving it to Harrison to keep him off of our actual remotes, and it's working since it is like a real remote. Somehow babies know the difference between like what is a real remote and their toy remote, and he much prefers the real remote.
Okay, baby just went down. Here's the aftermath. Our pets are waiting for their water to be put back down. There's just stuff sorted around the counter. He's had a pretty active day today. There's stuff all over the floor in here. Just, honestly, it could be worse. And then this room in here is the playroom I was talking about that we wanted to use as a playroom for Harrison. It's like just a bonus room. That's the front of our house. Comes into this room. The French doors are beautiful. They had a desk in here and like bookshelves here and vinyl in here. It was like kind of like a office space, but I don't need the office space here. And then it goes into our living room and then into our kitchen. That's things I'm really at a loss for what we eventually this room will be a dining room when Harrison's older and we want to like sit at the table with him, and like, do dinner at the table because Tyler and we are island eating people, but we're gonna do some picking up, and then I'm waiting on an Amazon delivery that has some stuff for Harrison's room.
It's not supposed to be here until like 9 to 10 p.m.
We'll be here between 9 and 10 p.m. So that'll be on the vlog, but otherwise, yeah, I need to shower and kind of start just winding down from my work day. Today wasn't nearly as bad as the last couple of days have been, so I have energy. Last night, I started falling asleep at 7 o'clock. So.
Okay, hello guys. We are just laying around, relaxing, watching YouTube. Just had some packages delivered. Yeah, so I'm gonna open these. But first off, I want to say I got a couple of really nice messages from subscribers, and they were just really sweet. Actually, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for like being so kind to us. Somebody told us that they had been going through an adoption journey, and like our videos really helped them, and that they really enjoyed watching them. And then somebody else sent me a really sweet message about just different things to help with anxiety, because I think I've talked on the vlog before and maybe recently. I think especially I mentioned because I've been sick, which so many of you all have like sent me well wishes. Appreciate that as well. But when I get sick, I feel like when I get sick that my anxiety kind of spirals then too. So that was really sweet, and I just felt really moved by everyone being so kind. But I'm gonna open up some of these things real quick. First, we have this indoor humidity monitor, which I actually want to open up right now. Sean ordered this because our house has been dry. I actually woke up in the middle of the night last weekend with a nosebleed. So I guess this is just to check that. We have a humidifier now in our room, and we have a humidifier in Harrison's room. We've like always had a humidifier in Harrison's room, but so that's what these are. And then this is a Bluey shower curtain for Harrison. Our little man is obsessed with Bluey right now, and the character, even just the character, like even if he's just like not even watching the TV, but like the jingle and the character like puts such a big smile on his face. So, and then this is another Echo Dot. We use this in Harrison's room for like lighting, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, to control the lights in Harrison's room. And the speaker on our last one quit working, so Sean got another one of those. This is an oven thermometer. It is more my coffee beans, which I'm not drinking right now. But last thing, I believe, is a rug. So it is a rug with Bluey on it, and this is gonna go at his bathroom sink. Oh, yeah, there are. And then I think Sean ordered, how many chargers? Oh, a mistletoe and phone chargers. That's what we got going on. We are sitting here actually watching other people's vlogs. So
Order 3 phone chargers. In our move, we misplaced a lot. Okay, they're still coming to temperature because it says it's 40. It says it's 50 degrees in our house, which is not true, and 45% humidity right here. That might be true, but it's probably still got to warm up because it was outside in the cold. And then, yeah, I realized all my years of Christmas decorating, I've never bought a mistletoe. My husband ain't coming to kiss me.
So you can get whatever I got. Oh.
If he's still sick, he's still sick. He took a COVID and flu test today, tested negative for both. I told him that was going to happen. I told him he didn't have either of those things, but he didn't believe me. So he went and bought a test and did that. So negative for all the things. And then, yeah, oven thermometer. I'm doing, like I said, we're hosting Christmas Eve this year, and I'm baking lasagnas. And I want to make sure our oven temperature is accurate because I can't mess it up for other people. So, yeah. I didn't mean to order this in Navy. You guys know how I feel about Navy, but Harrison may feel differently about Navy, but the Echo Dot. Yeah, we really only use it to control our smart home upstairs because he has smart lights in his nursery. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, and you can see we hung our mistletoe like in the little threshold between our kitchen and living room. I actually think this is a pretty good shot if like all the lights were on and things were lit up. The one thing I miss about our house this Christmas season that we didn't do is garland. We don't have like garland hanging anywhere. And that is because I'm not confident Harrison would not tear it down. So we just opted not to do it. Next year we'll probably be able to because we'll still have a toddler, but we'll be able to be like, hey, please don't do that. Hopefully he listens. But yeah, tonight, he's in bed, but tomorrow he wakes up a 9-month-old, which is crazy. With that, I do think we're going to cut the vlog here so I can get it edited and uploaded for tomorrow, and we'll pick up a new one tomorrow. We're already going to be on day 5 of Vlogmas tomorrow, which is crazy. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.